Alright, boys, so the key to being happy in life as a man is you gotta be masculine, okay? You got to live out your masculine spirit and your masculine essence, okay? The reason you are fucking depressed and you are upset and sad with your life is because you live, quite frankly, like a woman. You live by your emotions, you live by your desires, and you have no backbone, okay? So you need to set up some discipline, you need to set up some parameters in your life so that you are getting to work and you're getting off your butt and you're getting out of your mind and your emotions, and you're gonna stop thinking about that girl that hasn't texted you back in 3 hours, and you're gonna think of ways to get more girls, okay? You're gonna think of ways to get more things on your plate, okay? So, because the number one thing that is going to kill your desire or your drive is going to be inaction, okay? So you need to get thinking, get moving, and live out your masculine present, your masculine like your masculine essence, okay? That involves stoicism, that involves a level of discipline, discernment, an ability to mark out your own path and do what you want to do, okay? When you become a man, there is no, like, there's, when you become a man, it is your life and it's how you want to live it, okay? There's no one can tell you what to do and what not to do, okay? And that can be good and bad, because there's a lot of bad choices you can make, but there's also a lot of good choices you can make. And the beauty is you have full autonomy and you have full control over that, right? But there's a lot of people who don't want that control, they don't want that autonomy, and they're left wondering why they're unhappy, and it's because everybody else is telling you what to do. And you know, number one, that's probably because you're lazy, but number two, it's because you're losing that control and that masculinity, man. Like, it's obviously hard to pave your own path, chart your own path, and do your own thing and be your own man, but it's way more rewarding, okay? You need to have direction, okay? That is a big thing. Like, there has to be some level of direction, because, and that'll only come from you. No one else can give you that direction, okay? And you know, if you're in your room playing video games, if you're jacking off to porn, if you're watching sports all day, if you're gambling, if you're doing any of these things, you are not in control. You are basically you're living in third person, okay? You need to start living in first person, and you need to start thinking about how you want to get better, okay? It's all about getting better every day, 1%. Even if it's not 1%, maybe it's 0.5%. But you just gotta somehow find a way to get better every day, okay? And that's your masculine essence. That's your, you know, building. Masculinity is building, and it's about, you know, just, you know, if you think about what do women do, what makes a woman, okay? A woman is much more in her own head, and she's much more stationary, and she's much more you know, easily affected by life. You need to have some level of you need to have some level of not being affected by life. You need to live, I forget the saying, but you have to live life, you have to live life and not let life like rule you. So you have to live in, I forget the saying, honestly, but you can't live inside life, you have to live outside life. So basically that means you have to be unaffected by whatever goes on. So you have to be, if things are going well, you have to be the same. If things are going bad, you have to be the same. And this takes practice. This is not easy. It's not like, it doesn't really come naturally. It might come naturally a bit, but it takes a level of sensitivity. You have to be sensitive to living out this way, because it's not natural generally. It takes a level of practice for sure. So yeah, and honestly, like, you're just gonna be much more happy, man. Like, you're not gonna have, it's just like, first step is probably getting outside, right? Getting outside and just freeing yourself of that box you're in. You're inside the house. As humans, we're not meant to be inside a house. Like, living inside a box, like with a roof over our head, like, this is, we're meant to be outside in nature. We're meant to be taking in the environment. We're not meant to be in just a closed environment like that. So get outside, free your mind, and then think about how you can look to put some building blocks in your life that are going to be positive towards action. Action's the number one thing as a man to be masculine. It's just action, man. Like, just, yeah.